Yeah, let's keep going on with this game. It's amazingly funny, and I need it so much. Oh bloody hell! I turn up the volume a bit much. Tried a bit of a different thing to maybe. Okay, click that red thing. No. All right, let's.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
We want to do that again.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That was a bit too fast though, but yeah, right.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Let's go this way. Why not? No, okay. Nothing over there. Yeah, nice one. Ooh, really nice one. That and as a background would be good. Win the background. That would look really nice if it was.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Things, money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things. We have a new product, grabs about things plus money. Yeah, seems like every bloody meeting in every bloody place, doesn't it? All your bosses and their bloody grabs. Yeah,
coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What the really? Yeah, let's go this way. No? Oh, okay. You can't, of course, go in there because, you know, it's executives and you're just a lousy worker, so...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
What? Oh, over there, there you are.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What's newly opened passageway? Oh, this one. Yeah, okay, let's go this way then. This reminds me a bit of Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines. With the snuff movie producing thingy. Where are we here? Partial, but no real way. So, yeah, let's do that. Okay, what now?
Descending deeper into the building,
Sorry about this,
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
To jump over there instead, but I can't. No jumping allowed.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Let's go back. No, or? Yeah, maybe. No. Can you stray from? Not really. Yeah, so that's...
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Everyday life. In other words, yeah, okay, let's do that again, I suppose, or... Okay, what the hell am I doing wrong now then? Oh, over there, of course, yeah, you idiot. Maybe the way that's the only way, and suicide, no? Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Probably that would be the only way to enjoy most crappy work. Right?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Looking at that spinning light looked a bit like Logan's Run. When they...
But here was the proof,
suicide,
the heart
sort
of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, the one's going above, what is it, 30 years old in Logan's Run, flying up towards the light and just gets, well, killed. Really. At the stupa, as it was called back in the days in Sweden, but, well, not as fancy though, but... Sure there's some English word for that as well. Cliff throwing old people over for the benefit of the young.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I want to do that actually, so let's do that.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls,
yes,
did you?
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Hell yeah.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Yeah, that's
How
big
long until
toast off,
detonation?
doesn't it?
Let's say...
Yeah, that would turn it off, right?
now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
So
you know
am I.
what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
No.
These
don't.
are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Cheers. The end is never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end, alright? That can be a good song title. Did I see something? No. I've
Just
seen
a
that
step
before.
through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
See if I can get in there. No? Oh, we could. Oh, good. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes if the bosses suffered losses. That's what the boss shows. Okay, yeah, I use no. Extreme bathrooms. No way to go back now. Okay. Can we go in there? Yeah, we can. Good. And painting of panda with a gun to its head. Oh, right. That way may be a bit worrying, but yeah, alright. Why not? Could have clicked up instead, or not sure. You can click both. Oh bloody yeah! Let's go up. Why not? Let's go up. We want to go up because it's clearly the way to do it. Elevator music. Why not? Perfect way to do it. What the hell will happen next? I am not sure. I only know that I love the game. And I might actually waste a bit of cash and buy a few extra copies and give away, maybe, I think, yeah, if I can. I'm not sure how that works on Steam. They are dirt cheap at the moment, and this needs to be what the hell is it called? You need to play it, live it, face it rather than watch it. I don't know what to do anymore. Experienced. That's the bloody word I was looking for. This needs to be experienced rather than watched. So yeah, if this video is something.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, like I was trying to say, in case I can buy a couple of keys.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I want you to put in the comments the word I was missing before, and
2845.
And I'll pull a winner out of that. You know, the word I just missed. Took me a bloody hour to remember. That would be the word to...
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, that word. Put in as a comment and you're in for a draw. I'll draw a couple of names. I get a free copy of this game. I think. No, I don't think that. I know that. Yeah, let's call this an episode. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy your potential free version of it. Anyway, take care, see you, and have fun.